Alright. Everything looks good. Sounds good. Get into that Lostbelt. Just put the link. I can hear my fan a little bit in the background, but it's not that big of a deal. Uh, it's not gonna hurt nobody. Oh no, that's the game. I thought that was my fan. It's just breezy in this Lost Belt. I see. So everybody got the links for stream, so I should be good, right? I should be all good. All right. Alrighty. Let's get the show on the road. So we got more story coming up. Meshu. Mash. The fuck? Where am I? Hey, look. It's Castoria. Oh, good. You're awake. Yeah. You seem to be injured. I don't think your life's in any danger. Yeah. I'm about to be. uh, but if you're hurting anywhere, please let me know. Oh. What the fuck? Man. I still have a lot to learn, but I can at least perform basic first aid. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Your Castoria. Mesh. Heartbeat. Oh, right. That does sound like it's my name. What? Huh? Wait, what? The fuck? Castoria is Smash. The fuck? Short, soft, and unique. Alright. That's funny. If you know my name, that must be we really friends. I knew it. Maybe. Anyway, good morning. Lysander. Huh? Lysander? The foot. I remember bull. Your name is Lysander. Nah, bro. My name is Xeno King. Don't play with me. What you talking about? So wait, does that mean that we took personas from servants? That's real weird. Really weird. The more loss you get, the more you forget. Okay. Basically, it's a forest of no return, one of the most dangerous fade domains in all of Britain. Sea. I wonder what it is we were doing in a place like that. We're finding our way through Lostbelt 6. Maybe something really nasty happened to us. Maybe. Maybe not. We don't know. Some ginger ale? Hey. Hey, hold up now. Holding your hair like that. Because my name is not Lysander, bruh. My name is Xeno King. Play with me. Fracture skull? Nah. Yo, it's Tristan. I see. Please don't strain yourself, my lord. I am Isu Bistagast. What? That's not your name, bruh. Your name is Tristan. Yo, Abdullah. What's good, YouTube? RandomPlayer here. And yeah, we're back with some Fate. Yeah. Yes, I remember now. My name is Tristan. Tristam. Nah, bro, it's Tristan. Who the fuck is Tristram? Nah, bro. Tristram. The fuck? Old English. Nah, bro. You gotta get modern. Indeed, we know now that you are Lysander. I am Tristram, and she is Mash. Nah, bruh. Nah. Your name is Tristan, not Tristram. What the fuck? Sure. High five. What's an old English? I don't know. I speak that modern shit. Also, my dumbass forgot that since I'm using this application, my phone screen is like on my desktop. So yesterday when I was reviewing the stream, I was looking down like this while I was reading the shit instead of looking at the monitor. Fucking dumbass. He took too many perks. Yeah, for real. But we don't know that there's something important we need to do. Yeah. Maybe. Hmm. Your name is Castor Warrior, bruh. Not MASH. Hmm. Slave? Hey, yo! Slave traders? Shit. The fuck? Who this? Actual fairy bitch. I'm sorry if I startled you. I heard voices, so. Anyway, the others said I should come and fetch you all. Ooh, who the fuck are the other Jones? I mean, it's gonna be night soon, so, you know. The fuck? Do you know this person, Lysander? Nah, nigga. How many times I gotta tell you? My name ain't fucking Lysander, bro. Yo, this music chilling though. Fucks with it. You still not move in case we could talk later. Shut the fuck up. Everyone was scolding me for being useless again. Yeah. Beat the bricks out of that hoe. Don't worry, you can go back ahead of us. We'll be right there as soon as we're done talking. I see. Then I really was useful this time. You see, listen. You and Paimon? She. Psych, no. I'm drawing. I'll stop. Sure. Yes, we should. What the fuck? Yo, they got dog people. The fuck? Animalistic fairy. The fuck? These the ones that almost died in the wars. God damn. I've never seen humanoids without wings before. I swear. What's the Wind Clan coming to these days? Motherfucker. Please don't jump us in next to them. These fade don't have so much as a hint of wing stumps. Motherfucker, actual elf. Looking like Legolas. With no archer, though. Darlington? The fuck? Sounds like a fairy store. Are you trying to go Darling? Yo, look at Gimli. Stout fairy. Pathetic. Twiggly limbs. Yeah. We gotta chop them up and make a fire to. Hey, yo. Nah, yo. They trying to kill us. You there, what is your clan? Your names? Which city do you hail from? I don't know. Nah. I don't got no city. Say no. Come from Philadelphia, nigga. Water. God damn, that's awful. It's terrible. It just ain't right. And here I was hoping we could get a nice ransom out of them. Nigga, you a fucking wolf. But fairy. And you trying to rob me, bitch? I'll kill you. Indeed, that's the things that have come to this. Yup, only one thing to do. Oh yeah? We just had to look after them ourselves. You hear that, everyone? We got new friends. Yay. The fuck? New friends. It's called for celebration. Here, we're all a bunch of nameless, worthless failures without anywhere left to live. We've been strung up, pelted with rocks, and before we knew it, we found ourselves here, on the tippy tip of the aisle. Nobody likes us. We'll be gone by tomorrow. Even the queen herself won't come into the nameless woods we call home. Yo, look at Angel, bruh. Hello. Did the new killer come out today? No. The new killer for you talking about can't speak. Talking about DBD, right? The new killer, I think the new killer comes out June 13th, I believe. I think. Wait. I think. Wait. Wait. No. Nicolas Cage comes out. I think it comes out in July. Yeah. Yeah. I think so. So yeah. The new chapter comes out on the 13th. Shut the fuck. LOL. Yeah. The queen herself won't come to the nameless woods. So welcome, comrades, to Cornwall, the dead end village. You guys have heard a hard life, right? You already suffered enough, right? If we're all just a bunch of burnouts anyway, we might as well kick back, relax, enjoy life here. I don't know. Huh? Oh, talking about. Yo, campfire. I don't think I can eat another. I can't believe the party they do to welcome us is still going on into the night. These fairies are so nice. Shut the fuck up, bitch. My name is not fucking Lysander, bruh. Stop calling me that. Even though everyone in Fairy Britain knows you're supposed to pick one to side with. Nah. Also, Abdullah, does the stream sound good? No echo or whatever? Everything sounds good? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. What about you, Tristram? Do you remember anything about Fairy Britain, the land of the Fae? I guess you're in the same boat as Lysander then. Alright, I catch you to the fuck you know. Clap, clap. Alright, everyone, quiet please. It's time to end today's festivities. I know how you all feel, but there's nothing we could do about nightfall. We all just have to resume the welcome party tomorrow. This is just goes to show how time flies when you're having fun. Alright, everyone, let's head to our homes. Looks and sound good. Alright. For me, yeah. What you mean for you? Wait, is it like echoey? Or does it sound good, Angel? Let me know. Because it sounds good on my end. Abdullah said that it sounds good. So I don't know what's going on. Later, Lysander. Later, Mesh. Later, Faye. A few words, Tristram. See that roof over there? That thing's yours. Go ahead and hide out in there until morning. You there. Show Lysander and his companions to their dwellings, won't you? Yo, look, it's Paimon. Yeah. Sounds good. Alright. Don't get carried away. Oh, yeah. Become my territory. Hey, yo. Well, good night. Oh, yeah. About to sleep good. Forest animal coming in. Yeah, they better not. Eat them. She just left. I'll go with that one. Yeah. Okay, I'm sure you're both tired after talking with so many fairies. But I think we should finish our conversation from earlier before we go to sleep. Fairy Brand, as you could probably tell by the name, is the land of Fae. You do know that much, right? Yeah. Good. Then next we have the different kind of fairies. It will take hours to go into all the detail that differentiate the various kinds of fairies. So for now, let's just focus on the broader clans. Alright. Clans represent the land of the Fae's different races. There's the Wind Clan, the Earth Clan, and the Fang Clan. The Wind Clan, the Mirror Clan, and the King Clan. The fuck? Members of the Wind Clan, like Halobromia, are humanoid. Fairies that look like human, basically. They're all very rational and peaceful, and they have excellent Fae markings. Members of the Earth clans, like Opham, are solid, stout, and stocky humanoids. They're the hardest working of all the clans, so we need their help to make the roads and buildings. Members of the Fang clan, like Dota, are basically wolves. They live as one with the land. They love to fight, and they're very good at it. Steven said that we Fae folk wouldn't be here today if we weren't for the Fang clan fighting for us. As for the Wing and Mirror clans, well, there aren't many rumors about the Wing clan, so I don't know very much about them. And the Mirror clan used to be the most popular clan of all the Fairy Britain, but then a few years ago, they disappeared along with their entire city. What about the King clan? Yeah. Do you really want to know? The King clan is the biggest bunch of good for nothing all the land. The only thing they ever make is trouble. Oh yeah? I make trouble too. Even though there's only even though there's only one of them left, she looks down her nose at all the other clans like she's so much better than us. Yeah, she is. The flamboyant clothes she wears. Oh yeah, like that. Okay. The King clan is kind of a special case. You see, there's really one of them, but she's also kind of protective queen, B type, who welcomes anyone who serves her as a King clan member in their own right. Hmm. If you ever have the misfortune of meeting her yourself one day, Lysander, you'll see what I mean. I see. It's obvious to pretty much anyone with eyes. Everything about her, from the way she looks to the way she acts, just screams. Yikes, she's a real piece of work. I better not even make an eye contact or she'll ruin my whole life. Yeah. On a different subject. Are you okay, Tristram? You seem on edge for a while now. That's because I am. No, it wouldn't be a stretch to say I'm afraid. I haven't had a moment's rest ever since we went to the town square. The villagers may have seemed weak, even feeble to the two of you. But, well, I made lack of my memories. I do know that they are to be feared, merely by a dint of being faithful. Even that Fey girl who showed up to show us the way to the square holds some manners of mystic. Hmm. They may have not said anything about it, but they have power far beyond any human. Just remember, it would be an easy thing for these fairies to slaughter us all if they decide to do so. Ah, how terrifying. I guess you all have served in the military at one point, Tristram. Yeah. But there wasn't a single fairy in that square who disliked us. Hmm. You may be right. Certainly didn't sense any hostility from them. Of course, they're not dangerous at all. You're all so peaceful. It's almost hard to believe. Forgive us. Forgive us. No more prayers. Close your eyes. There's not much fun time left. The veil has fallen and extinguished the light. Today is ending. Farewell. This day, today, will end forever. Forgive us, forgive us, forgive our sins. It's too late to do anything now, but make sure everything is cleaned up. The fuck was that? It looks like time for lights out now. Let's pick this back up tomorrow. I hate to do anything to upset them after they've been so welcoming to us. Yeah, I'll go with that one. Let's see, this must be it. Oh wow, it's one of those new glass lamps. They're all the rage right now. Sleep time. Hey, my name is not Lysander. Stop calling me that. It's fucking Xeno King. All that story. Oh, we got battle? Yo, we got a battle coming up. Good morning, everyone. I've been asked to show you around the village today. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Territory isn't that big though, so it won't take very long. Cornwall was built on the remains of an ancient city. When the Tamlin defeated the Lord of Cornwall about 200 years ago, the Lord cursed the woods with a fog that will rob fairies of their memories. This village was abandoned not long ago. After, from there, it became the most dangerous area in all of Britain. Even the Queen wouldn't come near it. Nobody will follow you in here. It's basically a penal colony. Who are the Tamlins? Those are the fairy knights. This territory is a home for all kinds of outcast fairies. Fae whose rows have ended, Fae who aren't worth anything anymore, Fae who lost their friends, Fae who lost their purpose. All we can do now is wait for our lives, our fates, to come to an end. Every fairy here is so kind and much rather help each other than compete with one another. But there isn't a place for Fae like that in Her Majesty's Britain. Dying is much better than having members of your own clan laugh at you, or ignore you, or steal from you. So everyone here came to this forest to end things, at least. That's what I think. I don't know what to say. Yeah, me either. Hey, it's Lysander. Man, yesterday was a blast, huh? Oh, fuck you, you try to rob me, bitch. You fuck that nigga. Good day, Lysander. I must say your voice is as warm and full of life as the spring breeze. Yeah. Why not try your hand at a song today? I even bring on my harp for the first time in ages. Yeah. Yo. Hey, Lysander. Let me know if you need any of your clothes mended. I still got some cloth from Norwich left over, and I'm sure you'll look good in whatever I whip up. Yeah. You wonder at the difference in treatment. Certainly you're popular, aren't you, Lysander? I mean, I'm in much the same boat myself, but haha. guess you just have that certain je ne sais quoi. Yeah. Kind of oblivious when it comes to that sort of thing. So really, I think you're perfectly wonderful too, Mash. Shut the fuck up, Paimon. That's your name now. You look like Paimon too. Without the fucking fairy wings. Only said there's something nostalgic about it. It reminds me of more peaceful times. You're spot on. As a matter of fact, my cheerful nature is the only thing I got going on for me. I've long made a point to keep smiling no matter what the circumstances might be. Thank you so much. Yes, that's true. There's nothing better than a smile. Alright, let me show you around the rest of the village. As long as you know how big our territory is, you won't disappear into the end of days and endings. Well, that's our village territory. Is there anything else you'd like to know? Life. The nameless woods fox never comes to the village. Right. How thick is it outside the village walls? Also, if this village used to be the city, does that mean there's still a roadblock inland? The fog isn't too thick as long as you don't go deep into the woods, but that won't stop you from getting lost. And the road back inland is completely overgrown now, so it's all but impossible to find. I see. Then I guess we need to really put our minds in it if we ever want to leave these woods. Huh? You want to leave? Nash? Huh? Oh no, not at all. I was just curious. Nah, we gotta go. We gotta stop this Lostbelt. I see. That makes sense to me. I had a feeling you three were a little different from other Fae who come here. I was even wondering if maybe you actually ended up lost in here by mistake somehow. Well, if there's anything you ever need, please let me know. Oh yeah, I'm not much good for anything besides showing fairies around, but I promise I'll help however I can, as long as it doesn't get me in trouble. Nah, you emergency food too. Yeah. Just the three of us. It's a what? Oh, silly. You really are an incredible jokester, aren't you? Yeah. Oh, so she trying to do some training. Oh, makes sense. She trying to box. She gotta run that set. Oh, fuck. Oh, so we're just in this battle. That's funny. Yo, wait. She has her skills too. This is funny. This is really funny. Wait, what? Oh, I can't use it? Why? Why can I not use it? Oh, I gotta wait a turn. Oh, that's so nutty. Alright. Alrighty. They dead. Yeah. Yo, stop attacking her. What the fuck? That battle was done. Easy peasy lemon squeeze. Yeah. I'm sorry, I was so useless. Oh my gosh, are you the son of one of those clan chiefs, Lysander? And here I've been treating you just like anyone else. I'm sorry, you must think I have no manners at all. Please just forget this happened. I promise. I'll do better starting tomorrow. Bruh. Your name is Castoria, your name is Tristan, bruh. My name is not Lysander, like come on. We just forgot who we are. Like come on now. Tristram. That's right, we're outcasts. Bunch of losers who could even pay the annual existence tax to keep us in the Queen's reign. It was just a matter of time until we decided to come into these woods and forget everything we ever wanted to accomplish. But don't worry, there's no need to be afraid. We may have escaped from the city, but we're all still in the same boat. Soon the calamity will bring everything to an end, and only a few will survive. So we may as well live the rest of our days in here in peace. We, all of us, from 6 different clans, 5 from live for festivities, I see. We're scared of the Queen, we're scared of the Moors, and most of all, we're scared of ourselves. What a lovely song. A simple tempo to be sure, but there's something strangely invigorating about it. I would think it was improvised if they didn't seem so familiar with it. Well, of course they are. These kinds of festivals where everyone comes together are what all Fae live for. It's only time the Wind and Earth clans could set aside their differences. Well, as long as they don't drink too much anyway. There are some fairies who really don't do get drunk. That atmosphere, I guess. What? Had enough already, Lysander? No need to go hold back. You only just got here. Or was your journey here even harder than we thought? Those marks on your right hand are unusual, but they are Still command spells, right? And 3 of them, no less. Damn, you poor thing. Well, don't worry. You can forget all about that now. No one here is going to force you to do anything. You did good, hanging in there until now, especially for one as twiggly as you are. Huh? Come on, you don't gotta be weepy on me. No, it's okay. Just take as much time to rest as you need. But when you get bored, you can help us out with village stuff. I see. Kind of a fairy auto command spells. I feel like I'm this close to remembering something, but I can't quite get there. It's so frustrating. Okay, everyone settle down, please. That's all for tonight. I can definitely tell what time it is because I'm not drunk. Nope, definitely no drunkenness here. Now go on. It's time to get back to our tents before the beast comes on. I thought you said animals can come here. Don't blame me if you end up getting eaten alive. Marm, Denia, Dumbleton. We Winfei can make it back quicker than anyone. The responsibility of keeping order falls to us, the most beautiful clan of all. I see. Hello, Brimia. Just as much of an ass drunk as he is sober. Alright, let's get back home so we'll be ready for tomorrow's feast later, Lysander. No, fuck you. You a bitch. I hate this nigga. Even though you still haven't relaxed your grip on that bow. Yes, well, it seems old habits do die hard. Yeah. Apparently, I used to keep my fingers on my bowstrings even when I was asleep. I swear, between keeping my ears peeled and reading the wind 24/7, I guess I must have really loved training. Oh well, I'm sure any habits can be broken eventually, especially since we shouldn't have to fight here. Now, come on, Lysander Mash. We should head back to our tent. Nah, we gotta go save the world. Know what I'm saying? Hey, you, make sure you clean this place thoroughly. We're doing this again tomorrow, remember? Yes, sir. You want me to clean up after everyone, right? Of course I do, idiot. What else could I have meant? Can't you do anything on your own? Hmm, I see. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I promise I'll do my best. Nah. Hold on, what's that? Never mind that. You wouldn't want someone you barely know telling you how to live your life, right? Even if all Fae who live here are peaceful, still not as strong in a position. We got nowhere to run if something goes wrong, so we need to be extra cautious here. You understand that, right? I guess. Great. We could ask about it tomorrow. I'm sure whatever seems off to you now will all make sense once we talk to them about it. Ooh, we did a mission.
6月、日本では梅雨の季節ですね。私、慣れ新生ダヴィンチちゃんの素敵な工房にようこそ。 月
Wait. Ah, damn. I didn't see the class. Good morning, Lysander. Did you sleep well last night? Nah. I'm sorry. I just can't seem to put my heart into it. Lysander. Something about that name just doesn't sound right. The fuck? It's still a mess out here. What the hell were you doing, you damn good for nothing? The fuck going on outside? That came from the square. Shall we go see what's going on, Lysander? Oh my god. This is awful. We can't possibly put on another feast tonight. Why didn't you do anything? You hate Lysander or something? Not at all. It's just I forgot what I was supposed to do. The next thing I knew, it was morning, and you were all yelling at me. The fuck? Looks like it happened to her again, Doga. Guess we're so what? Forget it. Should have known better than to ask you in the first place. Just go, get lost, and don't ever come back near the village. I don't want to see your stupid face again. Oh, shit. Really? Thank you so much for forgiving me. I hope you'll invite me to the next one, too. Oh, hey, Lysander. Yesterday sure was a who, huh? This one. The fairy girl? Hey, what was her name again? How should I know? Damn. What was it again? I think you should have told us when she was first showed up. I'm pretty sure it was Ho or Pooh or something stupid like that. Hmm. Is that what it was? I guess she had a name at first too. Oh well, once you start forgetting your own name, even without the fog, you're done for. Don't bother about her, Lysander. Oh yeah? It's Alamine. In the chat. So she doesn't have a name. Is that what you treat her like that? What do you mean? No fairy without a name's worth anything, right? It's not like anyone's miss them if they were gone. Yeah, she doesn't even have a place here. It turns outside of the village. Yep, our territory, our territory just don't have room to spare for her. I would say I'm impressed she's still alive. She might get more banged up every day, but she still got her arms and legs. Who knows? Maybe she used to be some kind of big shot. Maybe. Anyway, that's enough about her. Come on, Lysander. I told you you were going to play football at noon today, right? So let's see you at the athletic field. The fuck? What would you like to do now that they left for the athletic field? I do as the name suggests. They're fairies. I've lost their names. Well, we lost our memories in the nameless woods. Sometimes fairies lose their names all on their own. In general, fairies don't age or die like humans or animals. But we are born with a purpose, something we can lose ourselves in. Fairies who lose that purpose lose their names and then grow steadily weaker until they die. That's what happened to that girl. It must have been quite some time since she lost her name. I see. I'm sure it is. Fairies tend to shun fairies who have lost their names. Yo, this fairy raised some? That's crazy. Honestly, the fact that she's even allowed inside of the village speaks volumes about these fairies' generosity. I know what you're thinking, Alexander, but we can't. If we invite her here to stay in our tent, it will really upset the fairies in this village. The best we could do is visit her home and get rid of anything that might be dangerous. We may not be able to invite her into the village where it's safe, but I'd be happy to at least make her home just as safe as the village. Sounds reasonable. Shaking my hand to express your gratitude and my faith in me, huh? That's a new one on me. But there's something really nice about it. I think I like this custom too. Oh shit! Rat! She's already on their attack! There, I've driven the beast back a bit, opened up some space for the girl. I swear on my bewitched blow that I won't let them take another step towards her. Thank you, Tristram. I'll take it from here. Hey, you leave her alone right now. Oh yeah? You leave her alone? Oh, okay. So I can use my MP. Alright, bet. Oh. Oh, okay. That sucks. What the fuck? Oh, but that removes. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Alright. I was about to say, if I can't use my shit, that would have been dumb. Yeah, them crits. Crude though, and maybe I made sure to aim for spots that would be extra painful. Hopefully, this will teach the other beasts that this part of the forest is dangerous. I agree. That seems like the best way to go. At any rate, that was amazing shooting, Tristram. Are you sure you don't remember being a soldier? Or maybe a hunter? Uh, I don't know. Either way, the king you used to serve must have been proud to have you. King Arthur. Uh, yeah. Well, I certainly hope so. That's weird. I can't sense any magical energy when he plucks his heart. Does that mean he's from the Wind Clan? But then he's doesn't seem to have enough magical energy for that. Huh? What's going on? Did you do that for me? Yeah. Yes, we did. Are you alright? Did those beasts hurt you before we got here? Oh no, I'm fine. I'm used to this sort of thing. So, is there something more I could do for you? I already showed you around the village yesterday. No, not really. We wanted to thank you for all your help yesterday. You were so kind to us that we thought the least we could do is make your home safe from beasts. That's so nice of you. It makes me so happy. I guess this means I was really useful then. I'm so happy to hear that. It's been so long since I was useful. Well, I know. I'll bless you with good fortune in return for I'm sorry. I forgot how to cast blessings. What the fuck? And I don't have a 10, so there's nothing to give you in return. Ah, that sucks. Really? Huh. Did I already give you some of the flowers that I picked this morning and just forget I did? Maybe. I'm going to put up a bounded field to ward off beast, but it's going to take some time. I see. Those beasts can come back at any time, so Lysandra and I can protect you while you put up the bounded field. Yeah. No, that's okay. I can handle those beasts alone if it comes to that. Sure? I see. Well, if you're sure, is that alright with you, Lysander? Nah, bruh. Alright. I'll see you two later then. Have fun with the other fairies. There. All done. You won't have to worry about beasts coming for you here anymore. Well, at least for a few weeks anyway. It's only Magecraft, not Sacrament, so it won't last forever. But at least for those few weeks, you'll be able to rest easy knowing you're safe. Magecraft, the mysterious power the Queen uses. I didn't know you could use it too, Mash. Is using Magecraft a hot new thing in the outside world now? Maybe. I don't know about that. I mean, half my Magecraft is stuff I kind of taught myself. Besides, that stuff kind of why I ran away in the first place. I mean, me save Brand with Magecraft like this, that's just not possible. Mash. I'm sorry if I asked something I shouldn't have. Don't be. That's was just a bad habit of mine. And not the reason I was feeling sad just now. Do me a favor, just forget about it, please. More importantly, I think it might be better if you moved away from the village. It's not the other fairy's fault necessarily. You're just not a good fit for it. What about Salisbury? No, wait. They're very hostile to wind fairies with damaged wings there. How about Norwich? They say fairies and humans live side by side there. And who knows? If you find a human who's a good fit for you, maybe you'll even find a new purpose too. Thank you, but I'd rather stay here. Even if I did find a new purpose, I still wouldn't have a name. I think I must be exhausted nothing ever goes right for me, no matter what I do or what I hope I receive. I must have been so dependent with myself that I even forgot the most important thing of all, my name. Yeah. So I don't need to go anywhere here. Nobody will be angry at me. I'm my own self. Here, nobody will blame me for being a terrible fairy who wasted her life unable to fulfill her purpose. But, but, I am. I'm really sad. Not because the other fairies in the village hate me, but because I can't remember my purpose anymore or my name. Damn, that really does suck. I see. I guess not having a name really is a terrible thing. In that case, what about this? I just came up with the idea now. But the fuck? Thank you, Mash. This is the happiest I've ever been in my life. Oh, come on now. You're just being nice. I see. Then I'm happy you're happy. Still, don't forget it. This is our little secret. If the villagers find out, we'll both get in trouble. The fuck she do? I'm sure they say something like, even a village of outcasts has rules. Or Cornwall doesn't need any weird made up customs. That's true. You might not know by looking at him, but Hallobremia actually used to be an aide to Lady Aurora. Who the fuck is that? Even now, he still admires the elegant fairy way of life. I really love that about him. I feel the same way. He might act high and mighty, but I could tell right away he really cares about the village. Oh gosh, I didn't realize we've been talking for so long. I better get back to the village. I'll come again tomorrow, okay? In the meantime, enjoy your peaceful night's sleep. I will. Bye bye, Mash. See you tomorrow. Alright. See you tomorrow. Huh. The fuck? Ow. What just happened? Why does my right eye hurt so much? Shibada. Shibada. Where's a puddle I could use for a mirror? Now what's going on with my... The fuck? Ugh! The fuck going on with her? I see, so I turn dark. I guess I'm done for now. And just when something finally worked out for me, too. The fuck? The fuck happened to her eye? Ew. The shit was all purple and shit. Shit looked nasty. Ew. Yeah. Good morning. It may be a shame to not have a banquet, but there is an upside. We got to bed early. So, what would you like to do today? Uh, Save the world. If you don't have anything in particular in mind, I like to go outside the village again myself. First, I need food. I'm so fucking hungry. Yeah. Huh? You're hungry? Your leg? Oh, good morning, Lysander. I'm sorry we couldn't give you the welcome you deserved last night. Fortunately, we should be able to make up for tonight, so I do hope you're looking forward to it. Yeah. Hmm. Is something wrong? You don't seem like yourself. Nah, bro, I'm hungry. Huh? You're hungry because you didn't have anything to eat? Haha, don't be ridiculous. Needing to eat is not like you're human or some. Wait, you're serious? You know, now that you mention it, oh my, I can't believe it. I never thought such a thing could be possible. Everyone, I have big news! Lysander is a fucking human! We have an unregistered human with us. Come on, it's too early for this nonsense. There's no way a human will be here of all. I'm not joking. Take a closer look. It's not that his wings were torn off. He never had them to begin with. Hurry, come quick. We can't let him get out of the woods. Oh shit, we about to die. My goodness. I feel terrible, but this. If only I realized it sooner. Now, I'm even more sorry. We didn't have to give you the kind of welcome you deserve, Alexander. But don't worry, we're going to make up for that right now with a really, really fun welcome party. Ha! What a wonderful day this is. What the fuck? They're gonna kill us? Nah, yo. Let me see. Oh wow, you're right. Lysander really is human. A human. A human, hooray. No wonder being around him made us all so happy. This is great. Now we'll never have to worry about turning into Moors. The fuck? Yo, they're trying to eat us? Oh no, I almost forgot. Be careful, Lysander. If you tell them you're hungry, I'm too late. Fuck. Are you human too? You are, aren't you? You don't even have wings or command spells. How about the guy with the harp? Is he human? No, wait. He's a fairy. That's right. He didn't eat anything, but who cares? Just put him with the others. It's easier that way. Here, Lysander, Mash, and Tristram. Please let me show you the best spot in town. The fuck? From now on, you'll be staying in a tent at the town square, right in the middle of the village. There's so much to do. I don't know where to begin with. What the fuck? The fuck is going on? Welp. It's been half a day since we were packed into this tent without so much as a word of explanation. How's the food they've been bringing you every hour, Lysander? I'll do that one. We're not allowed to go out, and there are fairies guarding outside the tent in shifts. This isn't a welcome party. We're prisoners. Do you know why this happened to us, Mesh? Because Lysander is human. Thinking about it now, I was a little surprised myself to see how much you enjoyed that fruit. I should have realized that, but I haven't seen many humans either. Are you human too? I'm not entirely sure. I think I'm a fairy, but I also feel like I've been called human-like at one point or another. But never mind that now. Right now, we need to focus on the situation at hand. You might think that we're giving Lysander a warm reception now, but it's only going to heat up as time goes on. Really? Even more than this? Yes, really. You see, humans are very important sources of sustenance for fairies. What the fuck? They're gonna. Nah, they're gonna eat us? Just having a human nearby makes them happier, almost like a mental bomb. The fuck? But these days, the human population is carefully managed by the queen, leaving lower class fairies without any humans for themselves. In fact, the fairies of this village wound up here because they didn't have humans. So, If nothing else, I'm sure they'll take good care of you, Lysander. But we're prisoners. That no, like they're taking care of us, but we're fucking prisoners. Not to mention, we need to stop this Lostbelt. Like, come on, man. But yay, humans, humans in the village, and not the defective ones from the rebel army, or ones made from for the queen. Real high quality humans. What the fuck? This is so great. We'll have to keep them safe so they don't get hurt. We'll have to figure out what they eat too. They say you can't just give them nuts and fruit. Humans like meat, right? So we'll have to go out and hunt some meat in the woods. Man, I'm so jealous of the guards. I can't wait until it's my turn. The fuck? I just want to be near them. I just want to make them laugh. Make them uncomfortable. Make them cry. Nigga, what? The fuck? I want to comb their hair, pull off their fingers, and skin them alive. What the fuck? Yeah, oh, too bad there's only two of them. No fair. That's hella Brimia gets to decide who goes first. The fuck? We'll never get all. Wait. We'll never get a piece of them that way. I just know I'm gonna miss out. Yeah. We should just chop them up to pieces and share with everybody. What the fuck? I'll take the left eye and you have the right one. What the fuck? Yeah. I'll take the ring finger. You'll take the middle one. Yay. That way everyone can get each a piece. The fuck? Hey, what do you guys think they're doing? It's not your turn yet. Get back in your tents. And don't try anything with Lysander. You should have seen him on the athletic field. He used his head to score a goal. His head. I've never seen anyone play football like that. He's a really entertaining lad. As long as he's around, we're going to have more fun than we ever. What the fuck? Did his head explode? What the fuck? You talk too much, Doga. We don't need talkers. What? We can't help ourselves. There's only two of them. Only two! Let's chop them up and share them with everyone. What the fuck? But we're the only ones who's gonna get a share. The Fang Clan's gonna keep them all to ourselves. The Earth and Wind Clans talk too much, too. Let's get them before they get us. What the fuck? What the shit? Is that fighting? I'm not sure exactly why, but the fairies seems to be fighting amongst themselves now. I suspect it has something to do with different clans wanting to keep you all to themselves. That's why it isn't important now, though. You're obviously not safe here. We need to leave right away. Let's head inland. Once we get through this village, we can make our way to the hilly area. From there, there's a highway, and once we get there, we can think about where to go next. But first, yes, we do need to do something about the guards outside. Unfortunately, I doubt you and I alone will be any match for them. Remember, these fairies are all very powerful. There's no way a human could... Uh-oh. Ew. Like, what's going on with her fucking eye? It's like covered in purple pus. Ew. Oh good, you're all still okay, thank goodness. I noticed something was off in the village this morning, so I've been keeping an eye on things from afar. Yeah, what happened to your fucking eye? It's awful out there. First, everyone was yelling at each other, and now they started fighting. Hello, Brimio was doing his best to calm everyone down, but I don't think it's worked. Hey, keep an eye on things near the tent. Don't let anyone near it. I know we killed all the Wing Clan bastards, but there's some fangs out there. Ain't no way we're letting those veggie lovers take the humans away from us. We gotta divide them both up evenly among the Earth Clan. Both of them. It's no use, Lysander. They're not the fairies you knew anymore. They're being driven wild by their bloodlust. Yo, bloodlust? Dead by daylight? Come with me. I can get you out through the weak stitching in the cloth where I snuck in. You do want to get out into the woods, right? Then please trust me. I know a way inland. Now come on, hurry. What the fuck is going on, bro? They're going crazy. They want to kill us. Like, what the fuck? They took us prisoner too. Like, what the fuck? Those are Earth Clan fairies. They look nothing like they used to. Ah, how this saddens me. What do I see now but the devil? Stop that, Tristram. You can't play your harp now. They'll hear us. Hmm? Hey, did you just hear something? Maybe one of the Wing Clan bastards survived. Kesley, Gom, go check it out. The rest of us head to the tent. Crush their legs first, then keep them from running. What the fuck? I'm so sorry, my fingers moved before I realized what I was doing. Anyway, yes, we need to get out of the village. I'll bring up to the rear. This way, everyone. Please follow me. Yo, what the fuck? This story getting crazy. Yes, this is it. Once we cross those 3 hills, you'll be far enough inland. Are you all okay? I know we've been running non-stop. Okay, well, managing. Indeed, there were 2 fairies after us, but it seems we lost them after we crossed that first hill. They must have gotten lost in the fog. I guess all that time you spent living outside in the forest must have paid off. Thank you for showing us the way. You got it, Knuckles. Been a huge help. But are you sure about this? Now that you helped us escape, doesn't that mean you can never go back to that village? Fuck that village. Don't go back. What the fuck? Yes, it does. But please don't worry about that, Mash. My home is safe now thanks to you. Now please, don't worry about me. You need to leave the forest as soon as possible. Go on, quickly, before the villagers find you. I have to put more distance between you and them. Yeah, what's that shit on your face? What mark? Ah, I can smell the wind now. It smells just like good old Salisbury earth. Soon we'll be out of the woods, not much longer. Ah, beautiful Bryn, you haven't changed a bit. You just as I remember from when I had a name. Almost there, just a little more. I see a slope up ahead. That must be the last hill. Once we cross it, we'll be out of these woods. Thank you. We could never have made it this far without. What's wrong? Oh, Shabada. Oh my gosh, are you okay? Are you hurt? Why don't we take a little. Oh shit. Ah, shut up. Just shut up. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Oh. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts so damn much. It's been hurting for all these hundreds of years I've spent alone. What the fuck? They kept forcing me to do things I couldn't do. Hundreds of years of endless frustration. Nobody ever helped me before. Nobody ever even noticed me before. So why do you have to be kind to me now when it's already too late? The fuck? Idiots. You're idiots. Have you really not figured it out yet? I tricked you. The only reason I brought you out here is so I could keep you all to myself. Why else would I be doing this? The fuck? Why did I? Uh... Eh! The fuck? Get ready, Tristram. She's not a fairy anymore. She's Morse now. Just a thing that can no longer speak or listen. It's a dark sludge that fouls the world just by existing. It's Britain's curse. What the fuck? These fucking fairies are weird, bro. She's a berserker. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do this. God, leave her alone. Oh my god. She's fucking dead. Oh my god. Oh my lord, bruh. Why? Why? Why was she being targeted? Damn. Damn. Oh. Be careful, Lysander. She's not done yet. But she's trying to attack anymore. Is she trying to tell us something? Pardon me. She died. Oh shit! Oh shit! It's fucking Mothman. Oberon. I hope you don't mind. I didn't want to make you three put her out of her misery. As I know the more as well, I thought I should be the one to do what was necessary. That Reaper strike came from behind us like the wind. There's something familiar about them. Oh shit, it's Mothman. Sorry about that. You're free now. May you find peace in your next life. No way, you're... Hey there, Xeno King. Nice to meet you. Sorry I took so long to get here. Then again, I guess that's pretty confusing too, judging from the look on your face. A king doesn't typically introduce himself, but none of my attendants are here, so I suppose I have a choice. I don't have a choice. I am Oberon, a heroic spirit summoned here by humanity. Really? But hold on, time out. He's a pretender. His class is a pretender. I see. I'm the one and only servant in all this Lostbelt who's destined to help you. Sure, bruh. Most people know me as Oberon, the Fairy King. What do you think? Pretty cool, right? Bullshit. I call bullshit. He's a pretender. He's trying to pretend to be our friend. Fuck that nigga, bruh. Alrighty. We're almost done with section 1. All this fucking story. Most people know me as Oberon, the Fairy King. What do you think? Pretty cool, right? I don't know. Da Vinci? So it was him. I fucking knew it. I called it last night on the live stream. Indeed, you are Xeno King, the master of Chaldea. Yeah, you see, that name is fucking Tristan, bruh. Not Tristram, not some Isilian Books clans type bullshit, that whatever the fuck that name was. Your name is Tristan. You're a fucking knight from King Arthur, bruh. And I'm Tristan, Knight of the Bewitched Bow, and Child of Sadness. At last, I finally remember everything. As for you, Mash, your name's not really Mash. It's Castoria, aka Altria Caster, aka Saberface, aka Caster King Arthur, basically. Oberon, not Merlin. Merlin. Oh, I'm sorry. You're just not exactly who I was expecting. But you look so much like someone I was thinking about that it threw me off for a moment. At any rate, I remember who I am now too. My name is Caster. Ultria Caster. Yeah, I fucking knew it. Oh, but that's kind of a mouthful, isn't it? Really, Caster was just my name in the village I'm from. So please call me Altria. Nah, I'm sticking with Castoria, bruh. I'm relieved to see you got your names back now. We better hurry or you'll get caught in that fog again. Go on, get going. See those trees over there? That's your goal. First, you should all see what Bryn is really like. After that, we have plenty to talk about. What Bryn is really like. That's true. We need to get out of these woods. I agree. Let's go, Xeno King. Let's get the fuck out of here. It's time you saw the Twilight Island, home of so many fairies. The utopia of wind, earth, and life. Blessed by song and rain, the Isle of Britain. I don't know. I don't know. Yo, look! Yo, look! That's my thumbnail! Yeah! That's my thumbnail right there. That really is my thumbnail. Yeah. I literally took the left side of the thumbnail because I had to zoom it in. When I was making a thumbnail, I had to zoom in, and that shit was like kind of blurry. So I did my best to make the thumbnail clear. So I just took the left side of literally that picture right there. Section 2 has one arrow. Fragment. Meanwhile, several days after she got separated from Xenoking, the girl managed to make it out of the nameless woods on her own, ahead of the others. Was it the difference in her innate servant abilities? Simply a stroke of good luck? Neither, in fact. She was simply swept along by a Moore's current and what the fuck is unconsciously spat out elsewhere. Ill. Yo, Mash. The outcome speaks for itself. Deprived of her strength, her equipment in pieces, she could only collapse by the highway. This is bad, very, very bad. If she stays here too long. Yo, what the fuck? Actual trolls? See what I tell you? I knew there'd be one or two around this time of year. Check it out, a premium wind fairy. Just keep up a survey for the whole winter. Should be easy pickings for the slave hunters who prey on fairies who wander out of the woods. Oi! Get a Kylo out of here before she wakes up. I don't know who she is, but it won't matter once we sell her. We'll make a bundle and show her a nice warm bed and someone to keep her company. Now, that's what I call a win-win. Ha! A wolf. There's a wolf here. Yo, look, it's Ghost. But fortunately, Faye had other plans for her. No wonder she's my favorite. What the fuck? That fluffy guy next to her is Sage Grim, the White Fang. Those thugs won't get near her, not with him around. Oh crap, she's awake. And she looks really strong too. We're dead. Who are you? No, wait. Why was that collapse on the ground? Phew, she doesn't remember anything. Hey there, young lady. We're just, a group of kindly caretakers. It's our job to help any fairies who collapse on the side of the road. Yeah, that's it. We're here to help you. The fuck? Now go on, get in our cart. It's the latest model from Norwich. It's way better than walking. Nah, bro, they're trying to kidnap her. The fuck? They're really trying to kidnap her. One of us pulls while the other two smile. That way, two can relax and only one has to work. But hey, don't worry. You're our value merch. I mean, guys, we never make you pull the cart. Now, what are we gonna call you? Say, what do you think of niece? Brothers. Doesn't that sound like a great name for her? You mean we no going with urchin? Like usual? Well, I guess a little change of pace wouldn't hurt. Sounds good to you, Anise? Now go on, try to stand up. Here, hold on to me if you need. Besides, you don't want to be laying on the, or what? You don't want to be laying on the ground too long, or the giant og boogie caterpillars will eat you right up. Okay, thank you. Whoa, what's with all that metal? She's got on an iron shield, iron armor, and what's this? A canister. Damn. You think she's one of the Queen's Knights, seeing how she got all these weapons? You guys sure this is a good idea? What if the Queen kills us? Huh. You're still a big scary cat, aren't you, Wag? Don't worry about it. Even if she's one of the Queen's Knights, who cares? Doesn't matter if she can't remember anything. Yeah, what's going to happen when she doesn't even know her own name? And if she doesn't have a place to call home, what's wrong with taking her to a new one? Yo, they're trying to kidnap her. As our merchandise, of course. The three fairies exchange a knowing look and cackled. And so she and all her things wound up on the cart with not a clue as to who she is. The cart begins heading north towards Closter, beginning another separate journey. But all that aside, hey, that wolf's still following us. What do we do, brothers? You really don't want to mess with his like. They say if you kill one, you'll become a Morse. Guess we'll just have to let him tag along too, maybe. We can't even sell him off along with the girl. Don't worry, these fairies won't be having much luck as long as her intimidating fairy friend is around. Hmm. That was a short section. Hmm. I see. So we're in section 2, Salisbury. That was like a little like midway point from section 1 to section 2. Beautiful, isn't it? This is the center of the British Lostbelt. See, that super ominous castle looking thing over there? That's Camelot. These days, Britain is divided into north and south regions, and Camelot sits between them. Most people live here in the southern central area. The four main cities in this region are Salisbury, the Great Cathedral, Norwich, the nearest port town, Towcester, and the City of Fashion in Oxford. The Great Dining Hall, each city is run by the head of a fairy clan. Huh? I see. So there were others from childhood with you. I'm very sorry, but you were the only one I managed to find. As you can see, it's just me right now, so tracking you down was the best I could do. This motherfucker's broken. That's all I'm gonna say. But that leads nicely to my next point. Can you tell me what this mash of yours looks like? As long as I can know what she looks like, I can have Blanca look for her. Oh god. Blanca, who's that? Didn't you just say you were alone? Oh right, here, let me introduce you. Oh my god. Oh my god. La Crichora. Pretty cute, right? I talk of her a lot. I guess you could call her my friend. Anyway, she's very neat, very smart, and above all, she's a hard worker. If anyone could trace down Mash, she can. Okay, now that that's settled, how about we start by sharing what we all know with one another? With one another. You tell me your story, and I'll tell you mine. And now you know the rest. I see. So you conquer 5 lost belts thus far. And while you weren't originally planning to come to Britain, you, Mash, Leonardo, and Tristan wound up coming here to investigate this collapse. But then after the 4 of you landed here, you got separated in the Nameless Woods. That's unfortunate, no? I'm sorry. I couldn't be more helpful. I had no idea you weren't the only ones lost. If I only been more attentive back then, maybe I could have tracked down Mash and Leonardo as well. Yeah, I think after this I'm done with this section. I'm gonna call it there because it's already 5 p.m. and I gotta get dinner ready soon. So yeah. But I was so excited about finding you that I forgot all about everything else. Hmm. For the time being, there's one thing we can and should check. Mash is your contracted servant, right? Then you should have a magical energy connection with her. If it's still active, then we'll at least know she's alive, even if we don't know yet where she is. How about it? Can you check on that for us? I don't know. The connection is still active, she's alive, what a relief. Great, then all we have to do now is find her. And Leonardo's a servant too, right? Then I'm sure she's alive and kicking too. Fortunately, the fairies here can't tell the difference between their fellow fae folk and servants. So as long as they're not human, they shouldn't. Uh, so as long as they're not human, they shouldn't be in too much danger. So let's just stay calm and trust them to handle themselves. Next, Alchia, is there something you would like to say to me? No, not right now. Anyway, honestly, I'm still trying to wrap my head around everything. I just heard about Chaldea, proper human history, the Lost Belts, and so on. Haha. Although, getting back to servants, heroic spirits, is that like a human turned into a fairy after they die? And you said both you and Tristan, are servants yourself. That's right. If you want to know more, whoa. If you want to know more about heroic spirits and servants, I'm sure Xeno King there will be happy to fill you in on the way. Between a resident of this lost belt like you and a master from proper human history, who's a guest in this world, you two should be able to catch each other up on almost everything. On the way, you said, does that mean you have a destination in mind, Oberon? I do indeed. When you're trying to track someone down, a big city is your best bet. Besides, you and Xenoking both need to get used to the ways things work here in the Fairy Britain. So our next stop is Salisbury, the biggest city in the south. There we'll find food, clothing, shelter, everything we need really. It's just about a full day's walk from here. I know you're all been up all night. Oh, yeah. But you can make trek. Good answer. You definitely got spirit, but you're also tempering it with healthy dose of cool-headedness. I like that. Salisbury, huh? What should I do? It might be kind of dangerous to go back now. I also can't leave Xeno King to fend for himself. Plus, I don't care what this Oberon guy says. He really seems a lot like Merlin. Would it be okay if I came along too, Xeno King? I know I mistakenly went by Mash name for a while there, but I want to know more about you and about, oh right, proper human history. Sure. Right, of course not. Oh gosh, what am I even saying? Of course you wouldn't want a country bumpkin like me taking. Huh? You're shaking my hand again. Does that mean it's okay? Yeah, you can come with. Look at her. She being cute. Look at her. Ah, yes. Now that's a lovely friendship. I was definitely on pins and needles back in Cornwall, but it seems not interfering was the right choice at all. In theoretical terms, I believe this is the part where we say, now that now that the actors are in place, the real story can begin. Chaldea alone won't be enough. The Child of Prophecy alone won't get there in time. So we'll need both to defeat the mighty. Wait, Morgan is the Lostbelt King? Oh, who would have thought? That was Oberon.
6月、日本では梅雨の季節ですね。私、先輩から漢字で梅雨をどう書くか聞いたとき、おや、何か物入りかなでは ムズさんと。
Oh, we're fighting a berserker. Look who it is! Look who the fuck it is! Ooh. Look at that! He cheating, bruh. Geo's fucking cheating, bruh. NP fucking 4 Morgan, by the way. Damn, he got her at level 80? Man. I really want her, man. Fuck. I think, yeah, I think I should be fine. Ah, the prophecy was true. That girl is our star of hope. She will be our salvation. She will be our path to forgiveness. She's our savior who drifted to our shores with a ship full of treasure. She's the one who will hear the voice of paradise and chant the promised name. Ah, dear Altria, may you grow to the age of 16, healthy and strong. May the Queen's soldiers never find you. One day, you will go on a journey to ring the 6 bells and save all of Britain. A journey to welcome our true king. Gloucester, Salisbury, Oxford, Norwich, and Orkney. We may not know where the 6th bell is, but we are confident you'll find it. The staff of selection has chosen you. You are Fairy, Britain's only hope. Now go on, hurry, 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 hurry. Hurry and greet your 16th birthday. We have complete faith in you. What the fuck is this? The village is done for. The executioner squads are here. Hold your head high, grip your staff tight. Now is the time to begin your journey, Altria. Remember, no matter what anyone says, you are unquestionably the child of prophecy. You're the spitting image of her. I mean, she is King Arthur. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm so weak. I'm sorry I can't live up to your expectations. I'll do my best, I promise, as much as I can. Smack, smack. Huh? Oh no. Was I asleep? Just remember Tristan playing his harp and then. How this saddens me. I was merely trying to soothe your exhaustion. I cannot help but notice you don't seem to care for my music, my liege. I mean, maid Altria. I'm sorry, I'm just not used to hearing music. But it really did help me fall asleep peacefully. I love it if you played it again when it's bedtime. Ouch, you wounded me, maid Altria. No bard wants to be told his music puts people to sleep. Hey, you can't blame her. We've been walking non-stop nearly all day. We're all exhausted. That's why we're camping out here tonight before making our way to Salisbury tomorrow morning. Altria, you could put up a bonded field to keep wild animals away, right? I hate to ask since I know you're sleepy, but would you mind? Oh yes, of course. Okay, I'll be back soon. Yeah, she'll be back, alright? Now then, I know we told Altria that proper human history is like parallel world to Britain, but of course, that's not the whole truth, is it? The truth is, Proper Human History is the original historical timeline, and it's fundamentally incompatible with the world of Fairy Britain. As Chaldea, you have to erase the Lostbelts to ensure humanity's future. And now you're trying to come up with a way to tell Altria this without hurting her too badly. Yeah, I see. I suppose you have betrayed the people of 5 Lostbelts already. Damn, I usually pride myself on being an excellent conversationalist. But even if I'm having trouble coming up with the right words to beat the wounds in your heart, so far now, the best I could do is offer some words of consolation. It's okay, Xenoking. This lost belt won't fall by your hands. Remember, it's falling apart on its own. If anything, I say you're doing it a favor. Favor? Yes, indeed. Human history simply could not ever prosper in this version of Britain. It's a flawed world that was always destined for destruction. History took a dreadful wrong turn here. The only problem is that it's threatening to take proper human history down with it when it all goes to pot. That's why guys like us from proper human history have to do whatever we could do to save it. And that means defeating the one who's been ruling it from on high for 2,000 years, High Queen Morgan. Hold on, did you say Morgan? As in that Morgan? Yup, that Morgan. The same one who proved to be King Arthur's ultimate Achilles heel in proper human history, even after he united all of Britain. The extraordinary witch who lured King Arthur into countless traps so she could take Camelot for herself. And the mother of Mordred, the treacherous knight, the child of King Arthur who proved to be his downfall. She's the only one who ultimately destroyed Britain, and here she's Fairy Britain's ruler, and she will bring it all to ruin. Let's see, I think you Chaldeans will probably refer to her as this Lost Belt's king. Queen Morgan, mommy. Anyway, based on everything you told me, it sounds like Morgan's behind the outside world abnorm can't speak today. Abnormality. So as long as you can defeat her, that should end the threat to proper human history. After that, you could just leave this place to its fate. Whether it falls apart or pulls itself back together, you won't need to feel bad about it. Look, over there. What was it a lost belt needs to survive again? A tree of emptiness? Well, I'm guessing that world tree, that giant ash over there beyond the sea, is it. As you can see, it's been dead for a long time. So this lost belt definitely hasn't gone left. Hasn't got long left. Wow. So it's been dead for a long time? Anyway, I think that's enough talk for tonight. Don't want to overdo it, the info dump. So even if you don't remember anything else we talked about tonight, at least remember this. Defeat High Queen Morgan, ruler of Fairy Britain. Nice and simple, right? As for the rest, I'll tell you once we reach Salisbury. Once you see a Face City for yourself, I think you'll have a much better handle on what life in Britain is like. Whoops, sorry to interrupt, but we got monsters. Oh yeah? I'm sorry, I accidentally skipped a couple steps when I was making the bond of you. And I ended up summoning a pack of wild birds by mistake. Heal me. I never thought the day would come when my liege would beg for me to help. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting she's not the King Arthur I knew. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Here they come, be careful. Burns beasts are not to be trifled with. Oh, yeah? So am I. So am I.
出陣します。総員構えてください。頑張ってね。早炊きです。カルウェナ熱を帯びなさい。丸みある早炊きです。カルウェナ私のイルカは勇敢ですよ。こちらですね。内緒ですよ。では下がっているように。聖なるかな光の海清らかな歌に喜びを見つかりは天に帰りでオセアンナリグレス 最果ての島罪の都最後の竜は我が胸に集う円卓の守護者たちラウンド・オブ・アバロン最果ての島罪の都最後の竜は我が胸に集う円卓の守護者たちラウンド・オブ・アバロン
This is about to do big damage. $826,000 damage. That's a lot of damage. Yo, I'm at 290 million QP. Shit, I got money for days. Yeah, we won. Now we trounced them. Man, this feels good. This makes me happy. That was the first battle I have won handily since being summoned. Indeed, I may not be a match for fairies, but demonic beasts like these are no match for the round table. I see, so you're already strong enough to handle a murder of night crows without much trouble. Hmm? Very nice. It's even better than was expecting. Tristan, your bow may not be particularly strong, but its range is exceptional. Exceptional. You're clearly well suited for battles against large groups. With you on our side, I bet we could win no matter how outnumbered we may be. As for you, Altria, you're much more of a wild card than you look. Is that strange tool of yours handmade? A rare weapon like that will be very effectiveness against an opponent who's never seen it before, especially as a distraction. And above all, your summons were fascinating, Xeno King. Temporarily summoning heroic spirits to aid in battle. Huh. I had no idea it was such a flexible and powerful way to fight. Human magecraft doesn't tend to work well. Against fairies, but summoning heroic spirits is definitely an exception. The only problem with it is how long you can last, given the incredible demands on your stamina, magical energy, and sheer luck. Plus, it seems like the longer the battle lasts, the more a toll it takes on you. But as long as you're careful about that, you should be able to handle anyone, fairy or not. Wait a moment, human magecraft? You can only use magecraft Xenoking? Just barely. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I was just a little taken aback. You see, magecraft isn't really used much in Britain. Basically, fairies perform sacraments without any help from basic magecraft spells or mystic codes. So magecraft is considered unnecessary at best, and only practiced by weirdos at worst. In fact, to be totally blunt, if you tell people you use magecraft here, they tend to look at you all funny and ask why you go all that trouble. I see, you do have a point. Fairies simply have no need of magecraft. And since this brand is a land dominated by fairies, that would mean magecraft is effectiveness worthless here. So why don't you use it then, Altria? Oh man, after everything I just said, you really went there, Xenoking. No, no. It was an honest question, Altria. You know he didn't mean anything by it, right? Anyway, you don't have to answer it if you read it not. As for you, Xenoking, I suggest you wait for a better time before bringing this up again. Anyway, I think we might have gotten distracted from our main purpose. Now that we got this nice camp set up, we should use it to get a good night's rest. I'm sure there's more you'd like to know about Xenoking Altria, but why don't you save that for tomorrow? Fortunately, there are none of the Queen's soldiers, no Moors, and no rebel army around here. And once we wake up in the morning, it's only another hour walk to Salisbury, where we'll be able to have much more in-depth conversation. After all, if you're going to have fun discussion, you should have it for a nice and relaxing place, right? He's pretending to be our friend. What an asshole. And that's just the world's history up until 2017. Wow, so other worlds really do exist. England, Scotland, Ireland. And you said there are other countries beyond the Isle too? Like France and Italy? I can't even imagine so many different countries and cultures and people. Sounded like you come from a really wonderful world. Britain without the fairies, huh? It sounded like a nice change of pace. Well, from where Xeno King is sitting, I imagine he finds this Britain full of fairies to be quite the change of pace. I do have to correct you on one thing, though. It's not that there aren't any fairies at all in proper human history where Xeno King comes from. While mystics have definitely faded since the AD era began, fairies are still around. Though, of course, there are far fewer of them, and they don't reveal themselves to human much. Heck, I'm a fairy, or experiment myself. A Midsummer Night's Dream, right? written by William Shakespeare, England's greatest playwright. It may well be one of the most famous stories about fairy. It's basically about a love square between humans. But two of the most important characters are Oberon, the king of the fairies, and his queen, Titiana. In the story, Oberon wants Titiana to give him one of her pages. So he hatches a plan involving a potion that will cause the drinker to fall in love with the first living thing they see upon awakening. But two humans end up taking it by mistake, causing them to forget about the person they love and mistakenly believe that they fated to be with someone else. Well, without going into too much detail, it all wraps up nicely in the end. It's the sort of comedy of errors focused on love and miscommunication you see everywhere. But unfortunately for me, it became so popular that it kept being retold for generations. Thanks to that, the word fairy is now synonymous with mischievous Puck and narrow minded King Oberon. So, at least in one sense, I might be the most famous fairy in the world. So, if you ever read it before, you should give it a shot once you get back to Chaldea. Maybe. Doesn't paint the world the most flattering picture of me, unfortunately, but never mind that. And just to be clear, I swear I wasn't trying to make trouble, okay? I'm just a plot device, really, only there to get to the romantic hijinks rolling. So then, does that mean you're a fictional character, Oberon? Is it even possible for someone as vaguely defined as that to become a servant? No, it isn't. While Shakespeare A Midsummer Night's Dream is indeed how he is best known, legends of Oberon the Fairy King have existed in Europe since ancient times. Perhaps most notably, there's a poem about him from the 15th centuries, well before Shakespeare's time, where uh, yeah, where he described as a king of fairies who could use magic to make any wish come true. Really, I didn't know about that one. The point is, the character was inspired by an existing model, and that model must have become the base for my servant form. Came first? Who knows? Just another version of the chicken and the egg problem. Yeah, who came first? The chicken or the egg? But I digress. Sorry for wasting our time. Salisbury is just up ahead. Don't worry about the guards. I'll handle them. All you three have to do is to stay quiet. It's okay. My face is basically a free pass into the city. Alright, one more thing. Do not tell them your names. If they ask, you can't avoid answering. Make something up. We don't need anyone else finding out that you're human, and you'll never know who might be listening. Hold on, isn't it dangerous to lie to fairies? I heard their eyes can see through falsehoods. If so, shouldn't we try to avoid lying wherever possible? Oh, don't worry, the fairy here don't have powers like that. I don't know if they lost them thanks to all this prosperity or if they threw them away in order to prosper. But either way, prosperous. But either way, they'll definitely can't tell the truth from lies anymore. The only way you can tell if they're dealing with a good person or not is when everything's said and done. How else could someone as evil as Morgan have stayed at the top of the world for so long? Ah, how this gladdens me. The air here is very different from Cornwall. There may have been fairies everywhere we turn here too, but I don't sense anything dangerous about them. They all seem happy and full of good cheer. Is there some sort of festival taking place today or something? No, this is just life in Salisbury. It's the only free city in all of Britain. There are about 200,000 people living in Salisbury. Some are wind, earth, and fang fairies. Some fairies who emerge spontaneously from nature, and some are even independent humans. Independent humans? Humans who have won their freedom and now belong to no one but Britain itself. I was hoping to tell you all about that aspect of life here once things have settled down. I guess it was bound to come up sooner or later. And since the great cathedral is here too, this seems as a good place as any to get into it. You Chaldeans may have thought there were no humans in this Lostbelt, but strictly speaking, that's not true. Humans do exist here, but we're just not at the top of the hierarchy. Here, they're used to as tools to enrich fairy society in proper human history terms, but they're essential slaves. Man, a lot of dialogue, a lot of story. For about 14,000 years, fairies here have raised humans like cattle. At that time, they used humans' innate creativity as entertainment, which in turn allowed them to flourish. Fairies live long lives and they require no subsistence whatsoever. Since there's nothing like that they could do, they never change and they never try anything new. In contrast, humans have countless weaknesses. They live short lives. Their injuries don't heal. They need food to survive, and they can easily be killed by wild beasts. So naturally, humans came up with all sorts of things that will allow them to survive and flourish in spite of all those weaknesses. I'm guessing the fairies found that kind of human thinking to be absolutely fascinating. It's like finding a shiny new toy. So they began keeping humans as livestock, followed by superficially copying their culture with cities like this one. They completely ignored the substance behind human agriculture, architecture, and other various fields of study, instead only imitating it as the most basic, superficial level. Anything they couldn't copy manually, they fudged with magical energy. That cathedral there is the worst offender. Fairies have no gods, no religion. There was no actual point in making. There was no actual point to making the cathedral. They just thought it was fun. That's fairies' Britain's culture. It's how they treat humans. So basically, they ripped off human culture. So it's just like the copy. Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess you could put it that way. Still, as a fairy myself, I can't understand how things got to this point. Well, they definitely took it too far. It makes sense that they get like this in a world where humans are endangered. Both in proper human history and in this Lost Belt, humans are fairies' favorite source of luxury entertainment. This land came to be known as Fairy Britain when fairies began regulating humans at a social level. It's also the key political policy of High Queen Morgan's your enemy. Huh. You guys are going to fight Morgan? Yep. Or at least that's the current plan. Isn't that right, Xeno King? Uh. Alright. We do, don't we? First things first and all. Why don't we start with the pub? There's always people coming in and going in pubs, and some of them may know something useful. Hmm. Lucia, do you know what they do to humans in the city they catch without their owners? They capture as ranch escapees and send them to the New Darlington. New Darlington, as in Darlington, the National Slaughterhouse Theater? Fuck? That's horrible. But wait, isn't Salisbury supposed to be a free city? The head of the Wen clans runs this place, right? Surely they wouldn't do anything so horrid. Not necessarily, not even the head of the Wen clan can defy the High Queen. So it would definitely be our advantage to have many trusted collaborators with us as we can. It was strained critically. I guess you're right. Being alone in Britain these days would make you more likely to attract suspicions from the authorities. But what about Tristan? Couldn't he pretend to be Xeno King's owner? He probably could, but Tristan knows just a little about Fairy Brand as Xeno King. It wouldn't take much questioning from one of the clan guards to expose the facade. I wouldn't go on that route unless we had no other choice. Is she blushing? Yo, why she blushing? Yo. Let me see. Great, then settled then. Xeno King Altria is going to be your owner for a while. Hey, yo. It'll be the safest way to travel here. Think you could play along? Okay, if you're sure you want me to do this for this, then I'll do it. Besides, we come this far together, so I certainly don't mind traveling together a little more. In fact, looking on the bright side, this is actually making one of my childhood dreams come true. Oh, what dream would that be? The same dream every fairy who grows up in the country has, joining the ranks of upper class city folk. Hey there, my good Salisburyans. How are you all this fine day? That's right, it is I, Oberon, the fairy king of the autumn woods, the missionary. The missionary of peace, flowers, and fairy tales, here to grace you all with my illustrious presence. Hey Oberon, glad to see you're doing well. Nice to have you back in Salisbury again. Just make sure you don't put anything on your tab today, you hear? Oberon, I knew you coming today to drink was a good idea. The fuck? What the hell? Bruh. Well, you all caught that out. Stop pointing on how popular I am. I'm here with some important friends today. Save the money talk for another time, alright? We know, we know. Don't worry. We're all just joking. You enrich our lives way more than the Queen's bank notes ever could. We're happy to treat you. So you're poor, even though you call yourself a king. Well, yes, my financials are a little lean just now. Bluntly, I'm flat broke. But what do you expect when I'm summoned to Fairy Brain? All I had on me was this cloak. I woke up in a forest piled high with dead leaves with literally nothing to my name. Usually in a situation like that, I'd be too bummed to do anything but wafer out from proper human history. But since I arrived first, I knew there was things I needed to take care of. Fairies strive on what they find interesting, so I went around putting on shows in various cities here. I sang songs, riled up crowds, told fairy tales, entertained housewives, and living up the nights. Over time, the people of Britain came to know me as the regal fairy king of a fade nobody's heard of. Well, at least in the major cities anyway. Oh, so I didn't know about you because I'm from the countryside. Sorry about that. I tried to branch out more from now on. Still, there was a hard fought battle in its own right. Can't you imagine what it's like for me to have act like nobility without any actual capital? I can recall a few dozen times I lied about my station so I could sing love songs to a beautiful woman I met at a tavern. The fuck? Indeed, there is nothing quite so exciting, tense as that. As a fellow poet, Oberon, I have the greatest respect for what you have accomplished here. I don't suppose you'll be willing to give me a few in-depth lessons on how to row fairy style, will you? If you really like to learn from me, I'm glad to teach you. You're both scoundrels who can't be trusted around women. God damn. Anyway, we should sit. Where should we sit, Oberon? My favorite table is the round one, in the back, on the raised floor. It's harder for other customers to see you there. It gives a full view of the whole pub. It's Da Vinci! What the fuck? She's working at the pub. What the fuck? Wow. Huh? Da Vinci? Oh, no way, he's looking. It's really you. Bruh. We said her name and she was like, yo, what's good? Oh my god, we're still not fucking done? Jesus. All this story. Oh man, you'll never believe what happened to me. So after we got separated in the fog, I let my exes led me and that brought me right back to the beach. Luckily, that beach wasn't far enough from the foggy woods, and I was able to follow the coastline east. Eventually, I caught sight of Salisbury here and figured I ought to be able to learn more in a populated city. Then, when I got here, an angel, far too good from this world, just appeared on my pub's doorstep. She was very unsteady on her feet, but I could still see the fire in her deep blue eyes. And she said, "What a lovely place. Will you let me work here for the rest of my life?" I never said that. What I said was, "I'm looking for my companions, but first, can I have a glass of water? Remember?" Well, if you ever change your mind, you just let me know. You're welcome to work here forever. Yes, I heard you the first 100 times, Mike. Now back behind the counter. I'll teach you to make cocktails later. My perfect angel. The fuck. Anyway, that's my story. I'm glad you're okay, Xeno King. You too, Tristan. Although it looks like you still haven't found Mash yet. I see, you must be the other servant Xeno King told us about. Turn out into me a renowned genius like yourself, Da Vinci. Who are you? I'm guessing the fact that you know my name means you're a servant from proper human history. I'm Oberon the Fairy King. Though, I guess here it's more of a inspirational title. It's nice to meet you, Da Vinci. I'm Altria Caster. I'm Menzino King in the name of this woods. To make a long story short, I'm going around with Xeno King pretending to be his owner. Seriously, that's hilarious. Thanks, Altria. That must be a huge weight off Xeno King's shoulders. But hey, you're a British fairy too, right? You probably got some idea of what it is we're doing here by now. But you're helping Xeno King, so that means you're good with it. Well, more or less. Honestly, I didn't really even get half of what Xeno King and Oberon told me. But I do know what Xeno King was telling the truth. I wouldn't feel right about abandoning someone in trouble when it's within my ability to help them. And honestly, it's kind of seemed like fun. Gotcha. Then it should be okay to speak frankly here. So how did you end up here, Xeno King? Wow, sounds like you guys had a hell of a time in that forest. I'm glad you made it out of there okay. Thanks for keeping him safe, Tristan. You too, Oberon. Ochia. So, we still don't know much about Britain. We have no idea where Mash is. But we do know that she's still alive and Oberon is flat broke. Damn. Okay, now that we are all on the same page, we can figure out what to do next. You made the right call, Oberon. We shouldn't be wandering aimlessly around Britain right now. What we need to do is set up a base of operations here in Salisbury where we could gather information and tackle our problems one at a time. Our top priority right now is finding Mash, so we need to look for info of a girl wearing iron armor. While we do that, we should also learn more about Britain and the lives of the fairies who live in it. I sure do. This pub doubles as an inn. Well, technically, this is just copy a man-made inn without knowing what it was for. So I told Mike about inns and how to put all the extra rooms he got here to good use. And as a little reward for my services, I got to take 3 of the second floor rooms for myself. I know we eventually find each other, so that we need a child data frontline base. We did, so that's when I went ahead and made one. Wow, I'm impressed, Da Vinci. And I know Lancelot would have been especially blown away by what you've done here. Is this Lancelot person also a young girl? This is great. I can already tell that this Da Vinci friend of yours is a huge help. Alright, since it seems like you guys have things well in hand now, I think I'll take my leave. I eventually got a lot of other things I still have to do. Like what? You're going off on your own, O'Brien? Yep, I'm going to see what I can find out about this masked girl. Not to mention, we also need more information about Britain as a whole. Now that you Chaldeans have come here, things are definitely going to change. And since we still don't have many allies on our side yet, I want to make sure we know where things stand in every region. We see each other soon, right? Of course, especially now that I know where I can find you all. Don't worry, the next time you see me, I have good news. In the meantime, I suggest you all accumulate to burn sooner than later. Well, damn, he sure doesn't waste any time. I'm glad he's on our side, but definitely dances to the beat of his own drum, doesn't he? Indeed, and that colorful outfit of his speaks to me. It tells me that he is without a doubt the same kind of poet as me. Ah, how this gladdens me. So what should we do now? I could show you around Salisbury if you like. Thanks, but I think we should take the rest of the day off. You all walked a long way to get here after all. Please go ahead and make yourselves comfy in the rooms I mentioned. Xenokim, you can take a room for yourself. Tristan and I will share another. And Altria, you can use the other room I set aside for MASH. Huh, I know I was right, not settling for just 2 rooms. Oh, and I also put up some magecraft barriers in the room so we won't have to worry about being overheard. Nice. Really? I could have a whole room all to myself for free? Hooray! Always wanted my own room. Me. Thank you, Da Vinci. Where she booked it. I see. Alright, let's begin by sharing what we have learned, starting with this version of Britain. Probably got a sense of this yourself on your way to Salisbury. But this Lostbelt is very different from all the others we've seen so far. Doesn't look all like that in the alternate path. So far as I can tell, this world consists almost entirely of fairies. In Russia, a huge cold snap made it impossible for the human species to survive as they were forced to adapt and evolve. In Scandinavia, the twilight of the gods, aka Ragnarok, happened during the Age of Gods, and both gods and people alike were in a sharp decline afterwards. China was ruled by a single Zarin or Chuman and became the sole nation state of the entire world. India was convergent in and of itself, endless cycles of reincarnation, and only for the whole world instead of individual people. And in Greece, humankind was completely dominated by gods who never died out. While all of them were dead ends, they were still all human worlds, no matter how different they may have been from our timeline. They all still had human societies that suited their environments in the year 2019. But that's not the case here. This is very much not a human world. For one thing, this is no world outside of Britain. Huh. No other nations. Hold on. If there aren't any other European countries here, does that mean that every fairy in this land comes solely from the Isle of Britain? That is a great question, Tristan. If there are no other lands in this world, it follows that no fairy legend from those places will be imported here. But luckily, there's still a little thing called human history convergence. What what that means is as long as a fairy once is on Earth, their existence will remain, even if their form and history are different. So even if this fairy Britain, we have fairies from various European legends showing up in different forms. I see. Even the name of this world's queen. Remember that huge castle to the north you saw on the way here? It belongs to High Queen Morgan, ruler of Fairy Britain. And it probably won't surprise you to learn that its name is Camelot. That's right. Here's the same castle that symbolized British peace and proper human history. That was home to King Arthur, and the Knights of the Round Table belongs to Morgan. Strongest, most despised witch in British history, and the one indirectly responsible for King Arthur's death and Britain's downfall. Yup, as far as I've been able to find out, Morgan's rule of fairies Britain is almost 2,000 years. There are 6 different fairy clans here: Wind, Earth, Fang, Mirror, Wing, and one other. They wage war with each other constantly for thousands of years. Until Morgan used evil magecraft to defeat them, subjugate half of the clan through force, and unite all of Britain. Afterwards, she gave the humans of this world a limited degree of freedom, made them build a foundation of civilization, and developed this imitation society, of course, for the last 2,000 years. Man, no, it's pretty horrible. She has strict limits on the numbers of humans that could be born each year, and she rules the fairies with an iron fist. Every fairy that lives in an urban area is described to Morgan's curse. Command spells as part of their civic duty. What the fuck? That's crazy. Such an oppressive regime is bound to spark opposition. But even so, Morgan has maintained her iron grip on Brian for 2,000 years. Yep, which just goes to show how powerful she is. She must be. She takes half the soul of every fairy in Britain each year, and there's still no fairies able or willing to stand up to her. Hmm, I see. So, not to mention, the fairies can also become Moors too. So I say that makes our chances of peaceful negotiation with her basically nil. funny enough, we know it's Castoria. Mash. We can use some rest too. Servants might not be need sleep, but still time to be considered watching out for threats, right? On the request. I don't think I have too much time before you fall asleep. I was hoping you could tell me about the sixth singularity. Specifically, I would like to hear about the version of me who was summoned there. He was a bitch. I hate him. And just like that, we're done with section 2. Holy fuck. Look how many shit section 3 has. Oh man. Well, we're gonna save that for the next live stream. Cause man, it's already 6 p.m. Look at that. 6 p.m. I gotta go get dinner ready. Ugh. Man. Man. These sections are just filled with story. Man, what the hell? This stream is kind of long too, so like, yeah, I think this is a good time as any to like end everything here. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream, and yeah, I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Deuces.